And this is the Opie and Anthony Show. Give us a call. Toll free, 877-692-1027.
Very happy to be here.
Yes. I can't believe that stripper called up and said she doesn't want to be called a stripper. She wants to be called a dancer. People pounding her about that.
Here's the difference. Stripper is a chick that takes off her clothes, and a dancer is an HIV-positive Russian.
Tony from Philly writes on the instant feedback, I'm so sick of strippers saying that they are dancers. The last time I checked, when you go to a ballet, you can't see the dancer's effing uterus. You can't see the dancer's effing uterus. So tell Miss Blake to shut the F up, and I'll give her a goddamn $1. Mm-hmm. See you next Tuesday from New York. There's nothing exotic about a worn-out clam. Oh, yeah, because she wants to be called an exotic performer, too, right?
Yeah, exotic performer or just a dancer.
Vinny from Rosedale, the difference between strippers and dancers is that strippers know when to shut their mouths. She's just getting pounded by that guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a hooker. I'm a extractor.
Let's go to Grant. Grant, what's going on?
Hey, how we doing, Chief?
We're doing all right.
Yeah, I got a little problem with these ladies who would like themselves referred to as dancers. Well, I'm curious, do we still have to refer to the ones who stand there like it's a bus stop?
Yeah, you ever see the ones that just stand there?
And collect money.
And collect money. And then sometimes they stand up and raise a foot and kind of stomp around a little bit. And then they just stand there and walk over and grab the money. Or then the ones that kneel down and talk to one of the customers.
Yeah.
So,
That
well, you know,
possibly.
I'm going to college. I'm doing it. Shake your ass. Paying to see you shake that ass, not talk to my neighbor over here.
Yeah, that cannot possibly be worse than the women who stand up there, 3 of them in a clump.
It makes a good point with the strippers that want to have that conversation with you. God,
What about the ones that are having
go home for a conversation?
You don't want conversation. And you know something? I remember some of the old days of the strip clubs, the local suburban strip clubs, not like the city ones where they just want to sit on your lap and grab all the money. Remember the rug act they used to do, where they would take the quilt like from home, spread it out on the stage, put on a slow song, and sit there and just like roll around, show their ass, get doggy style, and then you'd watch this. And the music would stop, and she'd take part of the quilt and cover her boobies up. She was just like probing herself, and then the song stops, or she doesn't like it. Jimmy, could you press reject? Could you reject this one? And she's covering her cans with the quilt. And then the music starts again. You know, she gets the song, she's like, we got tonight, who needs tomorrow? And she's back at it, legs flying in the air.
That's so
Lots
true.
of oil, too.
Yeah, all the oil, the oil or the creams, whatever the hell it is. Right. I used to love the rug act.
Lisa.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, there is a difference.
A difference between strippers and dancers? Are you a stripper?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I believe that strippers are the ones that actually get up there and strip and take their clothes off and get naked. And there's go-go dancers, the ones that dance in Jersey that go as far as the bikini and dance. They don't do the lap dances. They just dance on a stage and dance in a bikini.
Yeah, but those girls don't even get naked. So we're talking.
That's the law. That's not their choice. That's the law in Jersey.
Difference between dancer and a stripper is
Well, you got go-go dancers and you got strippers.
Well, strippers found in a dumpster, no one cares.
And I don't have to apologize.
Wasn't Norton.
Brett, what's up? Hey, Brett.
Yeah, I had to correct Anthony. These women, they don't give you a knee job. They give you a shin job.
Is it a shin job? No, because it was the knee. Because you're sitting down. And the only way she could get her knee in there is to bend at the knee and slide it on the surface of the seat right up to your thingy.
They do the knee-calf move.
Then you go all the way down the shin and then up and down the shin, these whores. Whatever they are.
These whores. All right, Brett.
What club do you go to?
Thank you.
I want to go.
Yeah.
I used to, you could go into a strip club. Remember we just went to Flash Dancers like a couple of weeks back? And we sit down. You're spending $20 a clip just to have one girl come over. Whether you want it or not, you can't just sit there. I like the bars like the old tender trap on Long Island, that craphole that you would walk in.
Hey, they get mad when we say that because they have.
We've renovated. You changed the shag carpeting that smelled like vomit and feet. Hey, have you changed the dancers that smelled like vomit and feet?
They remodeled. We had one of the dancers.
I'm
here.
saying
Peaches.
I love the place, Gelman.
Do you remember how
it.
hot Peaches was? Peaches rocked. She was in our best dance contest.
Well, you used to be able to go into those places like that, like the Tender Trap or the Carousel out there or whatever. You sit your ass down, you get your $5, $6 beer, and then you'd have a couple of singles left over from your 10. And if you felt that you wanted a girl to come over, you'd hold up the buck. She'd come over, it cost you $1. And then she'd make her rounds, and you're enjoying the guy sitting next to you getting his little dance. You know? It didn't cost a lot of money. Now $20, she's going to come up. I don't want a knee job. I don't want to spend $20 on that.
It's also stressful because the dancers are coming up to you every 30 seconds. It's like, I just want to sit here, mellow out, check out some TNA.
There's 20 dancers walking around. They're each, one leaves, another one comes up. What the hell, you know? What am I? An ATM? Get out of here, Yahuwah.
What about this basketball thing?
What's that?
They pull their panties out a little bit, and you got to sit there and throw dollar bills.
I haven't seen that move yet.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing now.
Throw it in.
I get ripped off a couple of weeks ago.
Well, Bill, you're doing it.
No, I'm not. You do the basketball thing, but this girl comes over. She says hi. I'm like, hey, what's going on? She starts rubbing my shoulders. I'm like, this is nice.
Giving Bill a full massage.
Yeah,
and then what?
Like $20.
An erotic massage. You got
erotic massage.
You didn't even want it.
No, I didn't want it. I'm sitting there minding my own business.
Friggin' whores are getting out of hand with this stuff because you at least knew your place. You sat on your goddamn bar stool. You drank your expensive beer. The dancer's kind of behind the bar. She could step on the bar. You knew she was coming over. You gave her the goddamn $1. Now these broads are walking around. They rub your shoulders, and then it's like $20.
Right.
You don't pay, and hey, Rocco, find the judge. Help the judge find his checkbook.
That's exactly what happened.
You know?
They walk by, they brush your boob on you, $5.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're stupid enough to pull out all your money, all the dancers attack you like they're...
Forget about it.
Like the pigeons are attacking the old lady at the park that has the bread.
You leave the French fries unattended at the beach.
Yeah.
And watch the seagulls. Ah! Ah!
It's like the stock market scene from Trading Places.
John, what's going on?
Not much. There were a couple of bars on Long Island. The Gaslight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sound familiar?
Uh-huh.
And the Bogart. You two were right next to each other?
Yep.
Blood-sucking leeches they were. Suck the money right out of your hand.
I hate that, man. You know, you used to know what you were getting.
There were a couple that were hot that you didn't mind, but, the rest of them were like...
And then when these dirtbag places try to... Now they see what's going on in the city, and they try to incorporate it into their other clubs. Like there was a local club out on Long Island that all of a sudden now they had to have a room like the champagne room or the lap dance room. It was nothing more than, I swear to God, it was like a stall that they built. Some guy came in with some paneling and made a stall that was no wider than about 3 feet wide. They put a chair in there, and now the girls are walking up. You want a lap dance? Yeah, she'd drag you to this little veal stall where you would sit. She would wiggle around in front of you, $20.
And then she'd give you the chef.
Honey, I'm not in Manhattan, honey.
Yeah.
You're getting Long Island stripper rates, and it's daytime rates. Daytime stripper. Daytime stripper. What hurts your eyes more, looking at her or walking out when you're done? You shield your eyes.
I bought a shot of water for one for $12.
A shot of water.
What? She's like, you want to buy me a shot? I'm like, no, really. She's rubbing on me and hanging on me. I'm like, all right. Okay. They're pouring water into their shot glasses.
Of course.
$12.
How do you know that, though?
I checked it out.
Wow.
See, that way they get the money, but they don't have to spend it on the
bit
booze.
left. It was
Wow. No kidding.
Who are the jackasses? What are you, an idiot?
Yeah.
Who are the jackasses? Because when I used to sit at these bars, and I would just have my few bucks, and I'm there for maximum time potential. You got to know how to milk your beer. You got to know how to dole out the bucks. You got to know the girl that's over with the guy next to you. That's good. I don't have to pay her.
Problem was I wasn't milking my beer.
See, you got to milk that beer.
Next thing you know, you got these massive mammaries laying on your lap, and you're showing up money.
Because then they come around the other side when one of the other girls get up on stage, and now they're your pals. Now they go, hi, honey. Hi. You don't even like. I'm going to fall for this gag. If I buy her a drink, maybe I'll go home with her and be able to duct tape her mouth shut and chop her up. Jim. Look at Jim Norton going, yeah,
But
nice.
you know what? In fairness to these girls, man, and I know what you're saying. These are 9s and 10s dealing with guys that are 1s and 2s.
I hear you.
You got to act interested in
you know
disgusting
something?
men. So
Absolutely, but I just want to go in and I don't want to be pressured. If I just want to sit there and I'll dole out some cash for them, I'm not stingy. But I don't want them coming up pumping my pockets. I'm going to go and unload a batch on one of them and go $20. You know? How do you like it? Now go clean off.
In the Army, back in Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a bunch of Vietnam refugees.
Hey.
All these little Chinese.
God, Japs.
And they were ridiculous. They come walking over with a bottle of champagne, put it down, and all these GIs, they haven't seen a girl in, months.
Yeah.
And said, would you like to buy me a champagne?
And they do.
And that would be it. And it would be like, you didn't ask for it, nothing. She go, and if you didn't pay for it, she would call over the big guy in the corner, Squeeze it out of you. Squeeze bars, they used to call them.
Squeeze bars. Scotty the Midget, what's up?
Hey, I got a funny story about the bars.
Yeah.
You know who suffers? The midget suffer. Let me tell you why. We go there, right? Have a good time. I go buy the girl a drink. The bouncer says he'd like to buy her a drink. So, all right, it costs me $10, $20. Now he wants to. I should buy her another one, another $20. I'm down almost $100 already. I can't even get a kiss from the chick. I'm buying her drinks all night.
Why, she didn't want to kiss a midget? Or dwarf?
I don't know. You want to buy her a drink. That's what they tell me. So I buy her a drink, Then you want to buy her a Dom Perignon.
You're the Dom Perignon. Wait, are you that sap?
Scotty, you think you're going to get something from the strippers?
Yeah, why are you buying strippers drinks?
No, I didn't buy them. They wanted me to buy them.
I know, but you don't fall for that.
Scotty, look at the bright side. When you're nose to nose, your toes is in it. When you're toes to toes, your nose is in it.
Yeah, you got the nice view.
Let me put some Jerry Mahoney clothes. I got a big date tonight.
All right, Scotty. Oh, God. All right, let's take a break.
There you go.
We'll be back with the Opie and Anthony show. Stay there.